Okay, so we'll start with explaining some of the words that are in the part of the text that we have. And the first one is warped, which means to turn something from its proper course or to twist. And by this word, he's saying that he himself is a bit twisted. And then there's psychological protection, which means to protect one's sanity. Superstitions is like an irrational belief that an object, action, or circumstance is not logically related to a cause of events and influence its outcome. It's to believe in something beyond reason. Then there's boogeyman. And that's a monster, an imaginary evil character that's believed to carry off naughty children. The reader's confidence, to make the reader trust one. Writer's block, that's when you can't come up with anything to write. Sanity, to think rational. To write myself sane. Writing about your life, kind of being your own shrink. That's how King explains it. And Freudian exorcism. It's a person, especially psychoanalysis, adheres to the basic doctrine of Freud, who furthermore seeks expel, to expel an evil spirit.
Then we have foul. It's a filthy, dirty, offensive way to do something. Spew, to eject from your stomach through the mouth. Guys in padded cells. A man who's in a room where he can't hurt himself or other persons. Squeamish, that's when you're easily nauseated or sickness. Catharsis, cleansing, a release from emotional tension as after an overwhelming experience that restores, refreshes the spirit. Selling the public executions to earn money of someone's death. Devour, to eat or up greedily or destroy something. Writhing, to twist, as in pain, struggle, or embarrassment. And the last word is impaled, which means to pierce with sharp stake or point.
Yeah. And now to the paragraph named "Why do you write that stuff?" And the outline to that. In this paragraph, he explains several reasons why he writes these kind of stories, and one of the reasons is that he gets this psychological protection because his mother used to say, "If you think the worst, it can't come true."
Yes, and through his scary stories, he writes a lot of scary things, and he believed that his own life will not be as scary as the stories, and that is why he writes them. He also says that writing is necessary for his sanity because it helps him externalize his fears and insecurities. He also loves scaring people, and that is also why he writes a lot of scary stories, and he thinks it's really fun to scare people off. And Stephen King never restrains his fears. He's very honest about it, and yes.
In the end, he's also told if you've ever had to like censor any of his stories, and he says that he believes that if he can write it down, it is good enough for the public, but that he has one time had to change the scene because it was too violent or dramatic.